On our last episode, we flew to Florida for spring break to have our dream boat, a Leopard 50, surveyed and sea trialed. After years of waiting, planning, and imagining this next chapter, we put in our offer thinking this was finally the one, only to have it rejected. What we thought was the start of our next adventure quickly turned into a massive decision for our family.
You guys, this kid, that's Easton. He woke up so early this morning, comes in our room and goes, I'm going on a run, bye. I gotta love him. I've never seen a kid that motivated in my entire life at 14. Good morning.
Why don't I get one with you?
I know, I'm never in anything.
All right, we're in Hollandale Beach. It's Sunday. Nobody's here. Every morning we walk to get a coffee, we come to the beach, and we talk about the same things, which is what should we do about our boat that we want to buy?
You want to give an update on that?
And then I talk about the sargassum on the beach and why they don't clean it up. Update, we're just waiting. After our survey, we offered like $15,000 less. Because there were some things, like deferred maintenance stuff. They came back and said, hey, we'll do it for $7,500 less. And so now we're just sitting on that because there's probably $15,000 worth of stuff that needs fixed. And if you include time, there's a lot of time that is going to go into fixing those items. So,
and they didn't fix any before we got on the boat.
Or at
so
least it didn't seem like it. It seemed like it was, and it was dirty. Like we opened some compartments. It's dirty. So it's kind of left like not in bad shape, but like not the way I would want to leave it. And so I'm just thinking maybe we just hold out. So anyway, that's it.
There's a chance we may not get this boat.
There's a chance we might just move on to the next one.
Yep.
We'll see. So.
But we do know we want that Leopard 50.
Yes, we do want a Leopard 50.
Maybe not that one at this time now, but.
Yes, a Leopard 50.
Yeah. The mistake we made last time in buying a boat is we were so excited to just get the boat that it wasn't impulsive, but we just kind of brushed aside some of the things that now we're like, no, we're not going to just settle for any boat at this point. We're definitely going to get the right price. We're going to get the right everything. And so that's kind of where we're at with it. So,
yeah.
So every time we come out on the beach, every morning, Steve says the same thing.
Just saying.
What do you say, babe?
I had a thought. So the beaches look like this all the time. And I said, the sales pitch for getting rid of the sargassum.
So it's called sargassum.
It's called sargassum.
Which is a weird name.
So I said we're gonna call it sargassum to orgasm.
Gosh.
Sargassum to orgasm. If you remove it, they will come.
Babe.
I thought it was a great sales pitch. Like if you remove it,
the people
will come to the beach. That's why we call it sargassum to orgasm.
Oh gosh.
You gotta have a sales pitch.
aside from the stress of the boat decisions, Steve and I still found ways to laugh, connect with each other, and find humor in it all, while dreaming, planning, and trying to figure out what our future would look like. Once we got back to our rental, we squeezed in a quick workout before getting ready for a much-needed beach day.
Nicer than where we were.
Oh yeah, the water is so much better.
Yeah, way better. That water is cold. Sargassum to orgasm initiative worked.
I like that. That is a lot of people though.
Oh, the pier is right there.
Go dive, boys. Go do something crazy. You're gonna lose those.
I'm not getting it.
think the hardest thing going sailing is going to be breaking my kids from electronics. They were so good when we were on a boat, and then we come home and now, shh, they're full-fledged nerds.
It's true.
Where they don't even want to do anything because they'd rather sit on electronics. Like, it's going to be a hard change.
Yeah, it's the only thing we ever do. Nothing else.
Well,
Literally, like, we don't even go outside.
You do a lot, but these two.
What? No, she's right. She's right. Wait,
Cadbury eggs?
Yeah, the minis.
Wait, you have them?
They're so good.
By this point, the sellers had countered our offer with far less than we were hoping for, so we declined. After that, it was complete silence. We were slowly starting to accept that this boat most likely wasn't going to be ours. Then out of nowhere, we got a call from Doug at Leopard Catamarans asking if we wanted to check out the brand new Leopard 52.
Okay, we are here on a brand new Leopard 52. We got Doug Olm over at Leopard Catamarans got us on this boat, so we're super pumped to see it because this is like the top of our price range, but this would be the perfect boat for us. Not this configuration, but in general, the boat itself would be a perfect configuration, or the setup that they have as options. So this thing's pretty cool though. Different than the 50. When you're on the 50, the stairs go down right here, and so like you're doing dishes and boom, like one right hand step and you're gone. This one's cool because you got this little extra 2 feet right there. 50 versus 52. There's the 2-footer, and you've got your dishwasher that fits in there perfectly. So that's cool. This is crazy by comparison because this is just a big, huge like junior suite all the way out the back, which is awesome. And then you got a bathroom right here. However, if we were to get this boat, what we'd want is you can turn this, and I think it comes down and stops right here. You can turn this into your utility room. So you have utility room from the aft cockpit where you can put all of your work stuff and your washer, dryer, and everything. And then this is closed off, and then you have a room here. And then you come up forward, which is cool. And I want to say, and I don't know exactly the layout, but I want to say then this becomes another room, and then there's a bathroom wedged in here somewhere. I want to say it's 2 bedrooms and a bathroom, but in this configuration, you got this as your workstation, which is, dang, I mean, it is nice. You got a sink there, storage. I mean, if we got rid of a couple kids, this could be perfect. But we are partial to our children. We like them with us. Yeah, you got, and that, yeah. This is the other piece. I think the day of the solar arches is going to go away. Yeah. They're just going to continue to build these bigger and nicer and incorporate it in. The drawback would be like these sheets are right over the top of the solar. Maybe the new solar isn't as impacted, but I know the older solar is. But that's a great upgrade, great setup. And then that seat, look how much, that seat is huge. That is a way better helm in my mind. It's also tough when the boat's brand new. It's just so perfect, you know? Yeah. Everything's so perfect. But so on ours, on that 50 and on our 48, you were essentially gonna hit your head here because this is such a bigger boat. Instead of the steps starting here, which is where they started, and you walked up into this space and they'd have to have a hatch that pulled back, or as a clear plexiglass, they've been able to, with that extra footage, if that's the way you say it, they have space to just walk straight out. I actually love that. So it's, for them to like make these corrections, it takes years for these changes to go into effect. In every hole they make updates, so they're not always identical. Yeah. So, but it's good. So they're doing good, I think good changes.
Oh yeah, love it.
They did great work, Leopard.
All right, Steve just bought pillies off of the dude in the middle of the road.
He 2 young kids hustling candy. I'm a sucker for candy, but I feel bad. It was like 1 for $3, and I only had $2. So he was so sweet. He's like, yeah, no problem.
He said
dude.
These are viral on TikTok, so we're gonna give it a go.
I don't know about that. Is that what he said?
That's what he said. These are on TikTok. That's why he grabbed them. Carver's pumped. Carver's also a candy lover. We're gonna die. Woo. That smells like a mango. Yeah.
He said,
hey Carver,
you're gonna love these.
Tell us what you think.
Oh yeah, that smells good. Hook me up with one of those, son. Oh, what? These are weird. Wow, I wasn't expecting that.
The gummies?
Oh, these are like fruit snacks that are mango flavored, but real.
Oh my gosh, that's a heavy mango flavor. At this point, we were really just trying to kill time while waiting to hear anything back. I had been wanting to check out Superblue ever since seeing it advertised, so we decided to head that way and distract ourselves for a bit.
All right, we're going in this Superblue. I don't really know what it is, just what Cami wants. Oh, thank you. So we're gonna go check it out, see what it's all about.
I think there's more to. I think you have to look at the flowers, the pink, the white, the snow covering them. Even in the coldest moments of life, there can still be butterflies and flowers all around you. The shining sun in the gray background. They're blooming. There's yellow blooming. There's more.
They're the evolution of life.
Why? In my second life, I'm a butterfly.
This is.
Did it literally just say word for word everything Easton said it was?
Yeah.
I'm an artist, dude.
Although self and nature seem to think they are actually a single entity. This is like going back to the Bible. It's like the Trinity versus not the Trinity. Oh, that's pretty cool, Carver. God.
There's the rage machine. It's not working. The next room was filled with hanging lights, covering the entire space. When you placed your hand under the sensor, the lights would blink to the exact beat of your heart.
No, do it again. No.
Doesn't change your heartbeat.
No, I'm just saying. What's he doing? But it's on your hand. It needs to be on your palm.
The Lightfall exhibit at Superblue was designed to explore the relationship between humans, nature, light, water, gravity, and perception. Using real mist, light, sound, and movement, the artist wanted to show how something as simple as water particles and light beams could completely change the way we experience a space.
Do you breathe it? Can you find it? Go and find it.
Dad, you go that way.
I'm going up. I'm going up. Adios, amigos. Yeah.
Show them your flexibility, babe.
I was doing yoga pose.
Yeah, show me your yoga.
I hit that.
Don't go that way. Never go that way.
I don't know. I feel like I'm dead right now.
It's a giant labyrinth. Okay. How do we get out of here? Which one it chooses? All right.
And then everyone has to go in a different direction.
Who will it choose? Who is the chosen?
Top 5 war of almost.
There it is. Top 5 aura moment.
He hits his dance. He's just like, Dad, hit your dad.
The last exhibit was basically LED spray painting projected on the walls, starting off innocent enough trying to write Sailing Banana Pancakes. And then I remembered exactly who my teenage boys are. Within seconds, the male anatomy had been drawn, permanently glowing on the wall for everyone in the exhibit to enjoy. It reminded me of the headphones that were drawn on the beaches of St. Bart's.
Hey Carter, tell me about this drawing that you guys made over there. What is that? Headphones. Looks like a rocket ship. Which one is it? Headphones or a rocket ship?
Headphones.
Alright. Headphones it is. Could have sworn. Alright, what'd you guys think?
That was cool. I liked it.
Yeah? Carver, did you like it?
Yeah.
What if I just like went up to them and I just went up and squished their boobs?
Well, I don't think they're interactive. I don't think that's part of the interactive part.
Don't do that!
They didn't let me get her number, dude.
Just went over the bridge in, where are we? Key Biscayne? Or is it downtown South Beach? Miami? Yeah.
Miami Beach.
What did it remind you of?
When we were down here, when we left on our boat, there's like these bays and all these like billion-dollar yachts, $100 million yachts. And people
Head toward
on
Alton Road.
all their big boats mob
In
it back
800
and forth.
feet,
And
merge onto Alton Road.
not seas, but it's all, you know, big chop. And we're just on our dinghy, all 6 of us, full of groceries, just just whipping through here.
It's
We
like-
probably look so dumb.
It's partially flat and we're
Yeah.
soaking wet because you have to dress to get
Continue
wet.
onto Alton Road.
It's pretty funny, but anyways, brings back good memories.
Can't wait to do it again.
Yeah.
While in Miami, our friends and neighbors, who also happened to be a house full of girls around our boys' ages, had just gotten off a cruise ship and had a day to kill before flying home. Well, Easton found his future wife.
Let me see.
No, there's none of
Guys, look how talented our kids are. This is a talented bunch.
Idaho band.
Oh my gosh, these guys are crushing it.
Is that good?
He was saying like, play more.
Gorgeous.
You guys are good. Yeah.
After dinner, we all headed to the beach, planning to just keep it chill, which is basically impossible with this group.
This is what it's like to have a house full of girls. We cannot be
supposed to be enjoying the water. Back spot.
You gotta go
Back spot.
and then
Back spot.
and then feet, and then and then feet. You gotta go
Straight up.
up.
You guys.
Just gotta go off the shoulders. Ready?
That's the real problem. Zero trust. Zero trust.
Go down. Go down. Okay.
And there's nothing happening right here. They just have, it's full on, look at that, 1, 2, 3, 4. There's one there, a robot behind us. That's what they're looking for, is that robot.
Here's another one.
Down the street there. One sitting right there. And if you look down, it just looks like they're the rest away. Anyway, there is nothing getting away. I mean, you're not getting away with nothing in Miami this week, which I think is great.
No, she was mean. I didn't care. And the
Let's go.
These guys want to join us on a sailboat for a week of chaos. We will see if we can make that happen. When we got back to our car, Steve realized he had a missed message from Michelle Rapiza, which made my stomach flip. Okay. Steve just got...
Just got a text. So she said no need to call. Had another discussion with the seller. We came to an agreement for him to accept your offer. He signed and we can move to closing. I didn't change the closing date, so we have until on or before March 31st. Congrats. Please give my family please give my love to the whole family.
Oh,
So,
yay!
very sweet.
Yay! So we got a boat?
That's so exciting, Dad.
Next up, yeah.
Good job.
What do you guys think? You pumped?
Yeah. Good job, Dad.
You guys are doubting it.
I'm so excited.
I never doubted you.
All right.
What are your thoughts, babe?
It's exciting.
So
And
exciting.
It's nerve-wracking. It's a lot of money, but
Yeah, it is.
it'll be exciting. It'll be great.
Good job, Dad.
Feel good.
It's going to be the most exciting house we ever bought. It's going to give us so much
I know. I
adventure.
just wish we could close our hair, but that's okay. It'll be great. We'll
It'll
come
be
back
good.
in 3 months and
life will be good.
Yeah.
I got a lot of work to do.
Yeah.
Gotta get that thing topped off with fuel, get the list of repairs done, all that stuff, but it'll be great.
Yeah. Sounds good. All right.
Way to end the day.
It was the best possible news to end the night. We weren't able to close in time to move our pod onto the boat, but honestly, none of that even mattered anymore. We got a boat. After 3 years of waiting, dreaming, second-guessing, and wondering if this life was actually going to happen again, we officially had our floating home. Talking about season 2 sailing, what were your thoughts, babe?
I was just saying, just thinking, as I like have these little ailment and injuries, little things, right? Like I got this finger that's all jacked up, and I was just saying, I'm like, it's crazy as you get older how things don't heal and your body is, it's just not the same as it used to be. We did races at the beach yesterday, and now my knees like hurts. I work out every day, not hard, but I work out every day. And I would say I'm in pretty good shape for 42. And I was saying, like, part of the motivation for wanting to go do this is just I want to do things while my body is in good shape and why we can do the things that we want to do physically and actively. So I'm saying that's part of my motivation for wanting to continue going or continue this journey now versus later, is that I want to do it while we have able bodies and we can move freely and we aren't in pain and we're like have a young spirit still and we can just like crush it. So you're only this age once, and you know, you got to full sendy.
Full send.
That's what I was thinking.
After finishing his walk with me, Steve then took Easton on a run. It was our last day in Florida and our last day of spring break, so we decided to make the most of it by heading to the beach one last time.
On the beach is crazy.
Oh, good try.
I hate him. I actually hate my brother.
I hate Carver. He's the worst.
No.
Yes, he is.
No, he's little, buddy. He didn't know.
I hate Carver. He's the worst.
Say it.
Oh, I'm putting it in. Putting it in.
What am I putting it in?
Nice. Yeah, that's the point on Carver.
Good little Carver out there with the sunglasses. Gosh,
Nice.
Oh my God.
All right, let's go, baby.
Oh yeah. This is almost 40 right here.
Crush it.
While doing our annual pull-up challenge, I may or may not have caused a guy to crash his bike after cranking his head a little too hard trying to watch a chick do a pull-up.
Oh, that's sun. All right, last day, spring break, 2026, the end. We're down here at Hollywood Beach. We've been here lots of times. Was it fun, boys?
So fun.
Yeah. We ended up with, under contract on a boat, some epic games of volleyball. We learned how to surf right here on the Flow Rider, right?
Yeah.
You boys learned how to surf the Flow Rider.
I
Mom.
played volleyball with the locals.
Mom showed everybody how to do pull-ups and then
Pull-ups.
caused a bike crash on the parkway there. What else did we do? We had a great time.
Yeah.
Anyway, it was a good spring break. In the books. Until next year. Peace out.
If you haven't already subscribed, it's go time. Season 2 setting sail on Banana Pancakes.